Hey guys, welcome back to beautiful Las Terrenas, and again, welcome to our channel. Today doing an update video on the Vibe project, which you see right behind me here. And we're gonna take a walk through the most finished unit we have. There's already floor tile down. They did work around the pool area, and we're gonna go level by level and show you the progress in there because it's starting to look really nice. All right, follow me. Hey guys, here we are standing in front of the entrance. So right away what you'll notice, they're laying down some rebar here to pour what will be a covered parking area, nice and wide, so lots of covered parking for a bunch of either four-wheelers, motorcycles, scooters, couple of vehicles, lots of room here, and it's covered, so that's fantastic. What we have here, we're gonna have some sliding glass doors. The one right beside will be just a regular wooden door. Use whichever one you like. And immediately upon coming in, right here on my side, you'll have a half bath with toilet and sink. And what we have here, you see this is just coming out to protect the wires from what will be the kitchen island here. And then the kitchen runs the entire wall here. So a nice big open space. Right over here, we have the living area. You can arrange your furniture as you wish. There's the pre-install there all ready for the air conditioning to keep you nice and cool. Then we'll have more glass doors here, and like today, it's all open without doors, and what a beautiful breeze coming through here right now. So, outside they have non-slip tile for around the pool area, which is very nice. A little lighter gray, so still gives it some good contrast with the walls. So the walls have all been painted, but this is not the finish coat. This is just primer, so it's gonna look a lot nicer. And the floors have kind of been cleaned of materials and things just so it looks a little better. But once they're all mopped up and look nice, it's going to be a really nice contrast and really good look. What we have here is like a barbecue area so you can have some outside cooking. And yeah, your covered pool area. And right behind where you were standing is the little locale, the little room for your pool pump and filter. Also an outside shower there. Can't forget that. And basically that's it for our first level, ground level. If you want to follow me, we'll go upstairs to level number 2. Okay, here we are arriving on the second level. Now this has the master suite on the other end, but we'll begin here. There's still some walls to come here, so there'll be a wall coming here and there'll be an entrance here. And what this room will be, it's a choice of anything you like it to be. It could be a visitor, a guest room. It could be an office. It could be a lock-off unit for owners who aren't here full-time and want to rent their property so they get a big space to lock things off. It's anything you want to be. So there'll be a nice big room here. And then we'll walk into here, which will be a secondary bedroom. So it'll be a nice big bedroom, has its own balcony here. These will be sliding doors. And this as well, not quite finished yet. There'll be a wall here. And this is a full bathroom with sink, toilet, and shower. So yeah, lots of sliding doors here, and it'll let the breeze go through everywhere. It's so nice to have the natural breeze. There is AC, of course. So what we see right here, the pre-install for air conditioning, but it's nice when you can have the natural breeze running right through. And on each level, around where the stairs come up, we have like a storage closet with, can be for linens, towels, whatever you choose. So the next level has that as well. And now coming this way, this is the master suite. Come check this out. Nice, big, spacious bedroom. Lots of room here. Big window, lots of natural light as well. All very nice. Yeah, this is a big room. Again, already have the pre-install for the air conditioning. And very nice and spacious. Plenty of space for a king-size bed, lots of furniture, and make it to your own liking. So, with the master suite, if you follow me right this way, here you have a walk-in closet that loops around there. So you'll have lots of storage space. Can't see too much now with nothing in there, just an empty little room. But in here, huge bathroom as well. You'll have a double vanity, 2 sinks against the wall there. Then your toilet, which is, that's what this is set for. And a nice big shower with lots of natural light as well. That's the theme. Big windows, big doors, natural light, natural breezes. We've got it all here. Now, one more level. one more bedroom, and the second half of the upstairs is really cool. I'll show it all to you. Follow me. Hey, come on up to the third floor. Come on, come on. I'll let you come in, swing by. Very similar to the floor we were just on. So again, we have that same linen closet for sheets, towels, whatever you choose to put there, that's the same. And then we're gonna come back here again, where you can see where the wall will be here. These will be sliding glass doors as well. This will be the bedroom. So this part is exactly the same as the level below us. This is the bedroom. This is the washroom that doesn't have the wall yet, but full washroom with sink, shower, toilet. Exact same thing here, where we have more glass, sliding glass doors, and a balcony that runs across here. So all very nice, and the higher you get, the nicer the views are, the nicer the breeze feels. And then a really cool feature about this place, I absolutely love it. These will be glass doors, and then these will be delivered like this. So this is like a covered living area, and this right here will remain open. You could always choose to close it after if you want, with sliding glass doors, with whatever you choose, but it will be delivered like this. So with this space here, this is a blank canvas for whatever you want. I'm picturing, you know, seating area with a big TV on the wall. You could have a pool table, a ping pong table. You could build yourself a nice little bar. Anything at all, really. It's very nice, very spacious, and it's all completely covered and protected. And then out here we have the outside uncovered part. The ceiling here, the roof on the balcony is kind of on an angle. Just gives it some cool character. Right here I'm standing in the sun, and right there where our camera guy is, you're underneath in the shade. And we're not done yet. When we come in this way, we have a guest half bath here as well. So you don't have to go into the bedrooms. And then I'll let you go into the very end, and that's where we have our laundry room. There's all the hookups on the wall there ready for drainage and water supply for washer, dryer. And then on this back wall you're looking at now, you can have a bunch of shelving units for extra storage. It's very echoey in there with nothing in it. But all in all, absolutely fantastic. Big, spacious, lots of natural light, lots of glass and sliding doors, natural breezes, as I've kept saying. And I want to point this out, almost forgot before we go. Most builds in the Dominican Republic are just finished with like a mortar, where you see the sand, the grit of the sand. This has another process on top of that, everywhere, inside, outside. There's another layer, and in the end, when this is delivered, this will be basically as smooth as drywall. So very, very nice finishings. And again, once this floor is mopped and cleaned up, the contrast is going to be absolutely beautiful. Hey, so there you have it. I hope you enjoyed it. Things are coming together well, starting to look really nice. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to hand you over to Patrick, who's going to bring you over to the next block of buildings in construction right now, and he'll walk you through all of that. All right?
All right, thanks, Steve. Now, let's go over to phase 2. So, phase 2 at Vibe, we started literally in January of this year. And we started with the first 4.5 villas. And I'll explain why there's a half villa in a second. But yesterday was a monumental day because we had about 40 men here. And all of this area was full of aggregates. And about 1,800 bags of cement. And what we did yesterday is we poured the roof of the first 4 villas. Not the half villa, but remember, I'm going to come back to that in a minute. So what we did here now, similar to the other villas, we worked from the back to the front. So, which means we dug the pools, we prepped the land, we did the engineered slab, we put the columns, and then we put the block wall, and then we did what they call the carpenter foundation, if you will, for the platform where the second floor is. Then all the rebar, the engineering around the rebar, all the government inspections then occurred on all that information. And then yesterday, with the 40 men that were here yesterday, we had all the concrete machines and all the gear, and we got that done from roughly 9 a.m. till about 6 p.m. last night, and that's done. Now, it takes about 24 hours or so to cure, But already we are on the up and up, because what we're doing is now putting blocks in the vertical position to do the inside. So Tommy, let's go on the inside and let's go up to the top. Now, welcome to the newly poured concrete floor of the roof of the first floor, or the ground floor of the second floor. So now the boys and the men are now raising all the block. So Tommy, you can see the block here in the background. And they're getting all their lines, their plumb lines, and they've now started to put the concrete blocks for the walls. And it'll take, we can do 3 levels of block roughly per day, and then they have to cure, or they have to firm up, and then they do another 3. So over the next 7 days, literally, all of this space will be transformed into the walls of the whole second floor. And then, once those walls are up, then they will, they'll put boards around 3 sides of the columns, because the columns have to be inspected. And then they'll put the 4th board on, and then they'll pour the column with concrete to get to the next level. And then, of course, after that, the carpenters and the electrician and the plumber come in, because they then build the platform for the 3rd floor to get us going for the next pour, which is about 45 days from now, roughly. Now, phase 2 is identical to phase 1. These are all 3-bedroom, 5-bath villas. So 3 bedrooms with all their master baths, and then 2 half baths, one on the ground floor, one on the top floor. Everyone has their own private pool, have a yard, and then have all the benefits of the community that will go along with it. Now, the exciting part is, over the next 2 or 3 weeks, the next group of 4 in phase 2 will start right here. We already have the first pool. This is the half villa I was describing earlier, because with engineering, the concrete slab goes in like this. So this slab then connects with that rebar to the next group of 4. 1, 2, 3, 4 and a half. And so the guys will move into putting the structure and the engineered slab and the pools on this side first over the next couple of weeks. And then we pour the engineered slab, and then we do the walls, then we do the columns, then we do the floor, and then we do the same thing that you've just seen here. So the good part of building a project, as Stephen has probably explained in the past, and I've done that the same way, is that, Tommy, of course, you get a good shot of phase 1, the first 8 villas. Those 8 villas, when you build something and you have engineered plans and architectural plans that are digital and real and inspected and approved, when you work the real plan and start building the construction, you find that there's little things that you have to make adjustments to. And you have to start, stop, start, stop, start, stop, just because all those things have to be approved and inspected, etc. Now, with phase 2 and all the rest of the 50-odd villas that we're building here, all the little things have been worked through, and then now efficiency starts to take place. So, lots of stuff going on. And the last thing I'm going to mention is, of course, is we are now starting to sell phase 3, which phase 3 has 30+ villas in 2-level style, 2-bedroom with 2.5 bath, 2 levels versus 3 levels, which is a 3-bedroom, all with private pool still, but that'll take up the center part of the community. And those villas will face back to front of each. So on the perimeter are the 3-bedroom 3 levels, on the inside are the 2-bedroom 2 levels. They start at 289,000 American dollars, and we're here ready to reserve and start to get organized for your dream of the future. So I'm Patrick Johnston and Stephen Hattie. We're both business partners here in Go Dominican Life. If you want to reach out to us, we can help and answer all questions about this project and any other project at 829-525-1782 on WhatsApp. Or you can reach me nonstop between 6 a.m. and 11 p.m. Monday to Saturday. But Sunday, I'll see your message, but I'm at the beach. So take it from there. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching. don't forget, life is better at the beach.